Hello, 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 friends. Welcome to the very first Reading Stack Rescue reading sprints. I'm so excited to be here. I'm so excited to continue this vlogging series on sprints. If you haven't seen the first episode, I can always drop the link or whatever, but I kind of got myself into a bit of a situation. If you didn't see the first episode, I'll tell you what happened. I was in a month-long reading slump, and what that looks like was that I just kept starting books without ever finishing them. And I got myself into 13 currently reading books during 2 vlogs. The first vlog you've seen, it's out. The second vlog I finished filming yesterday, so you will see that next week. But I have it down to 8. I have it down to 8 current reads. Obviously, they're not all in this stack because some of them are on a Kindle. But I have it down to 8. So what these sprints are going to look like is we are going to do these weekly until I have conquered the stack. That is my plan. And what we're going to do is do a little bit of chaos. Obviously, you saw that these are spinner wheel sprints. So I have put, hold on, I'm going to show you what this is going to look like. So I have put all of my current reads on a spinner wheel right here. Here it is. Here's my little spinner wheel of current reads. And we are going to spin every single sprint. And I am going to read whatever book the spinner wheel tells me in every single sprint. So yes, I could be reading a different book in every single sprint today. Chaos. Are you excited? Are you excited? Are you excited for the chaos? I'm excited for the chaos. So there are a couple that in theory I could finish today if they come up. One for sure, I only need one sprint to finish it. So if we get in the moonlight hours, I could finish that in one sprint. So, it's possible. It's completely and totally possible for me to finish some of these in the sprint. Let me pull the timer back up. Because that's what we need currently. There we go. We'll get back to how we were. Thank you. Also, hello, Crystal. How are you? You know what? We love some chaos. We love it. Who doesn't need a little bit of chaos in their day, right? Like, come on. What's a little chaos? What's a little chaos on this Wednesday morning? So that is the plan. I'm going to sprint all day between here, and then I have some Patreon sprints this afternoon. So I'm going to be doing this all day, and we'll see how far I can get. My current reads are as follows. I will just let you know what's on the spinner wheel. So I have The Will of the Many, Rings of Fate, In the Moonlit Hours, City of Blades, Mr. Fixer-Upper, The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches. I also have Brimstone and a Fate in not a Fate, nope, a Fae in Finance on my Kindle. So there's the stack. And as you can see, I don't have it written like what I'm currently reading on the screen because we won't know until we spin the wheel. But first, I want to say hello to all of you and see how you all are doing on this wonderful day. Hello, Kirsty. How are you? I'm so glad you made it to another sprint. I'm sorry that you were sick. I hope that you're feeling better now. Oh yeah, but you're feeling much better. Just read the rest of the comment and I will see that you are. Finished editing Friday's mini haul video. Sounds fun. Good morning, Stacy. Excited for these. Hopefully you'll make some progress on the currently reading stack. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I should at least make some progress. Will I finish anything? Again, if one comes up, I will for sure finish it. I may just get further. Some of these, like, even if I spun them for the entirety of the sprints today, I'm not going to finish them. Like, Will of the Many, I have so many hours left on that. I'm not sure if I'm reading or writing in these sprints, but if I do, it'll probably be something from my NetGalley shelves for an ARC vlog. I need to work on my NetGalley so badly. I made a bingo board and I have knocked off one book since I made the bingo board. So, progress has been made. Thank you, Jen. My patrons currently have early access to Timmy's TBR, and Timmy's did the things. But it will be live on Friday for everybody to see. So you'll be seeing this really, really soon. Good morning. Good morning. What are chaos, right? We're ready for the chaos. Exactly, Penelope. Hello, Anne. Beck is here. Hello. Good morning. Oliver woke up at the best time for you to say hi and be here just to start us for the chaos. I know it must be like in the middle of the night for you, but thank you for popping in. Hi, Alex. Bethany is here. Oh, I'm sorry you're at work, but I'm glad that we can keep you company while you're at work today. Bethany, also at work, but lurking and got to see the chaos, which is absolutely fair. Headed in a similar direction. Oh, I'm so sorry that you feel that this is happening to you. Finished 10 books last month to finish 0 so far this month. Last month in March. Yes, that was the month that was last. I only read 3 books, like completed. The rest of them are all here. So that just shows you how much of a reading slump I was in. And I finished those like really early on March. I was in such a reading slump. I could not get my head in the game. I started so many vlogs that you will never, ever see. They will never see the light of day because I just couldn't get into reading for some reason. I don't know what happened to me, but we're back now. I'm feeling it again. I'm finishing books again. We're back. Hello, more. Do you have options? Need to read The Correspondent in The Last Word. The Last Word is the new, maybe not new, but it's Taylor Adams, right? Both due tomorrow at the library. Okay. I also have one of these that the library is going to take from me, not today and not tomorrow, but very early on Friday morning. So I am secretly hoping to see The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches come up at least once today, because this is leaving me on Friday. It's okay. I'll finish it by Friday. There isn't that much left of it, and it is a very fast read, but it is the one that I'm like the most like closest to being taken from me by Libby. Finishing For the Fans and then starting the Traveling Cat Chronicles. I hope you enjoy. Going to be trying to finish Of Empires and Dust today. 150 pages left. You got this. You did it. You did it. You did it. You did it. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud because I know this has been like since the weekend thing of like trying to get this book done in time for book club sprints, book club. It's in person. It's not sprints. Book club tonight. And I'm so glad you got this. Need to finish Breakfast, but then I'm going to work on an arc that was due at the beginning of the month. Showed up right after I slummed. Of course it did. Of course it did. Good morning, Kendra. Both of us are. I am so happy that both of us are coming out of our reading slump. She's been just reading, and you're like, wait, I need to find the will to read. Good morning. Oh, I want to read this. This is on my like Goodreads TBR. I don't physically own this, but I do really want to read this. And reading it for middle grade prompts for our fantasy and TBR-thon map of stories. Hello. How are you? Okay, that's not too bad. I thought it was later. Time zone math is hard. Also, with daylight savings, it's weird because we swap in both directions, but also we swap on different weekends. So it's like, it always throws me what time it is. Gonna read some Kindle pages to put me back to sleep, but we'll probably be passed out before the sprint ends. That's fair. It's very late and you need to rest taking care of those babies. Yes. Okay, good. I thought that's what it was, but sometimes I'm like confident on what a book is and I speak confidently and then I'm like totally wrong. Good morning from Texas. Hi, Tracy. Lurking and working today. Sounds good. You are not the only one that have these up at work. Hi, Steph. Started my full-time job last week. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited about your job. I'm so sorry that you are super sick. That sucks. Taking a sick day, so hopefully relapse and get better for work this weekend. I hope you feel better, friend. Only finished 3 to 4 books so far this month. Probably gonna have to bump something into May, but most of what I have left is on the shorter side. And you've been reading, like, really big books this year, reading those chunky fantasies, and that's always something to remember. Like, we're gonna read less books, but, like, we're probably not reading less. I feel like next year, I wanna track my pages that I'm reading more because I do have a tendency to, like, read chunkier books or then, like, read a bunch of short books, which obviously skews the number a little bit. Starting with organizing my room and organizing my closets before working on work a bit later. Honestly, Steph, you need to send me this motivation because I need to clean. I'm not cleaning today. Today is a reading day, but like I do need to get some cleaning done. Focusing on the Dragon Republic. We've got some R of Quan. We'll be finishing the subtle art of folding space. Only an hour left. One sprint, maybe two, depending on distractions. You've got this. Reading the other Miss Bridgerton. I really need to watch the Bridgerton TV show. I haven't watched it yet. I know. I know. I know. I know. I just haven't. And I feel like this happens too, especially like when you have kids. Like I don't know about anybody else and I know you have kids, Bethany, that like this is the time of year where like all the activities start for like spring summer activities and all of a sudden our kids schedules are like insane, which means our schedules are insane. Kid-free day, so fun. Honestly, again, I could also clean my house. I didn't know you were selling your house. Maybe I did know. No, I don't think I knew this. Maybe like after these sprints, not today, but like like down the road, we do just like cleaning sprints because I feel like that would help me stay motivated if I had to come back here and be like, this is what I did. You know what I mean? Like the accountability of not just like scrolling on TikTok, but like I actually cleaned something. I feel like I need that sometimes. Actually, I feel like I need that like all the time, especially when it comes to cleaning because I don't really find joy in cleaning. Like joy is not had when I'm cleaning. I don't know if some people may enjoy cleaning and find joy in it, but I don't. It's definitely just like a chore. Obviously it's a chore that I have to do on the daily basis, but it's still a chore. So I do need like the motivation. I have heard nothing but great things about the Bridgerton show. So I'm not really sure why I haven't watched it other than like you know me. I don't watch a lot of TV. If you let me know what time you're doing them and it's not in the middle of the night for me, I would not be opposed. Shoot me a message. Because the only thing I have to do tomorrow, which actually would make it a good cleaning day, is I have to film a video. But like other than that, I am down to clean, honestly. Oh, I skipped comments, which is never a good plan. Yeah, should than paid count, but just because there's less time for reading. Exactly. And it happens, right? Lost so much weight this year that I'm in between sizes, still learning what fits. I mean, that's exciting. It's hard to lose weight. Honestly, I don't talk about that weight loss journey on here very often, but I lost about 40 pounds a year ago. And then I over Christmas got off of it and put like 10, 15 back on. And I was like, oh no, gotta get back on it. 3 evening practices and a game each week. That's what I mean. Like the kids' schedules, they get out of hand. Ooh, a nonfiction. That's the only reading goal of mine. I'm behind on this year. That sounds like a good plan. For nonfiction, do you like self-help nonfiction or do you prefer like biographies? Like what kind of nonfiction do you like or like historical nonfictions? If I pick up a nonfiction, I tend to pick up a biography or like an autobiography. I do love an autobiography when the person is narrating the audiobook. That's like chef's kiss. Um, If I'm cleaning, it's because I'm pissed off. And that's a better outlet. Fair. Maybe I should try that. Just start rage cleaning my house. Yeah, just message me if you feel up to it. Like no pressure, but just message me and we'll see how it goes. Okay, friends, it is time. It is time to spin the wheel and see what the heck I'm going to be reading. So let me pull up. This is going to be the bane of my existence, is switching between the timer and the spinner wheel. So just bear with me as I do this all day, because it's going to take me a minute, because I have to like unshare one, change the screen. It's not really that big of a deal, but like my brain is so used to how I normally do sprints that like the extra step throws me off. Should we shuffle them first? Probably. Let's do a little shuffle. Let's do a little shuffle. There, we shuffled it 3 times. Let's do that. Let's spin it. Okay, are we ready? Are we ready? I'm nervous. Honestly, there's not much that I don't want it to land on, so I'm not that nervous. This is probably the one I didn't want it to land on, because Everand was down this morning, and this is where I was listening to this. So we're gonna hope that that has sorted itself out. Oh yes, it has. Okay, great. Whew. Okay, Everand's back up. Whew. So I'm gonna be reading Rings of Fate. Hold on, let me grab it. During this first sprint, I have not picked this up in so long. This isn't even from March. This isn't even from March. When did this come out? This came out in January. I may have started reading this in January, and then I lost the audiobook. And yeah, I lost the audiobook and I just stopped reading it. But that was through Libby, which then I realized the audiobook is on Everand, so I absolutely could have read this, but I didn't. But actually, because I was reading this, I do have it up for a currently reading graphic. So look at me. It looks like I'm planned. Okay, hold on. We had comments come in while I was spinning. That sounds like amazing. I think I need to check this one out, honestly. Do love to rage clean. Usually it's because work was a mess. Fair. Honestly, that would have been a good one, just because, again, I need to read it before Libby takes it from me. But my thoughts right now is it has a very distinct Mary Poppins vibe, which I'm loving. I know it's not technically a retelling, and it's not, but it has a Mary Poppins vibe that I'm not mad at. I feel like a mix of nonfiction. I can go for self-help, biography, memoir, or history. So you do a little bit of everything. I love that. This book also, when I put it down, okay, so this one isn't really because of my reading slump. Again, I put this down before my reading slump hit. I really liked the beginning of this book, which I think is a hot take. I think a lot of people didn't like the beginning of this book. But then we got to part 2 and it started to really change. And what we were doing was not the same as what we were doing in the first part, which I liked. And I wasn't really sold on what we were doing in part 2. So I got to the end of part 2. I'm literally at the start of part 3. I'm right about to start part 3. So I at least put it down at like a reasonable stopping point. And I'm hoping that whatever we're doing in part 3 interests me a little bit more than what was happening in part 2. It was a journey, which normally I like a journey book. So I think I was just really enjoying part 1, and then it changed and the vibe changed and my enjoyment changed with the vibe. Hello, Hillary. I'm at work, but editing photos today, so it should go by quick. Sounds good. We are just about to jump into our first sprint. We just spun for Rings of Fate, which this book is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And like on paper, I should love this, because the like tagline is, it's not your average fairy tale. It's a Princess Bride retelling. Like on paper, I should love this. She's a barmaid who doesn't believe in fairy tales. He's a prince cursed to live one. Like you can see how I ended up with this book. But it wasn't quite doing it for me when I put it down, but maybe now it will. So I'm going to put us into our first sprint. I'm going to download the audiobook off Everand, and I'm going to jump into this for the next hour, and I will see you in an hour. Happy reading, friends. Friends, we gained a friend. Hello, Katie.
Hello.
How are you?
You know, we're trucking along. It has been busy. It's been technically I was awake before you went live, but I was still in bed working. So
Fair. You know, I was like, don't feel because Katie and I have quite a time zone difference.
it's not too bad.
Like 2 hours, but this early in the morning, 2 hours it changes the vibe.
Well, it's so funny because so like you're 2 hours ahead of me, but then one of my authors is 2 hours behind me, and I actually have an author in Switzerland too. So like
like a 4 or 5 hour difference.
Yeah, so it's like I've been learning time zones. Not well.
That is one thing that has happened with having friends all over the world is like you have to learn your time zones because everyone's in different places.
Well, I have to try and prioritize, especially with people that are so far ahead, because like I have to make sure I get them things before they go to sleep.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yes. So are you doing work today?
I am, but guess what I'm listening to? Your favorite tongue twister, Dungeon Crawler Carl, but I'm on 2.
There you go.
Yeah.
I can never say it, friends.
That's okay.
Every time. I can if I say it really nice and slow and intentional. If not, it for some reason my brain cannot. So Katie, you know what I'm doing today with the spinner wheel and the craziness that we're doing today.
I do.
So I did Rings of Fate first.
How are you feeling?
It's fine, which is how I think about it when I put it down. So that's we stayed at the same. The audiobook is not good. Like,
no,
the female narrator is good. The male narrator is not good. So, you know, but at this point, I'm unwilling to do it any other way. So like, it's fine. I'm at 64%. It's fine. I just feel like it's a fairy tales book. So I should love it.
You should.
You know, so that's unfortunate. But I got to 64%. I have less than 3 hours left of this book. So like
really?
we're getting close to the end of finishing it. Like, look, like I feel like we've, you know, there's more book done than is there. So that's good. Will it come up again on the spinner wheel? Who knows? I may never pick it up again today.
You know, I thought you were going to say never pick it up again. May never, ever pick it up. But at this point, you're so close, you'd have to.
Someday. It's not like bad enough that I would DNF. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just like very mid about it.
Which is fair. I mean, unfortunately, they can't all be winners.
They can't. It's just
imagine if you liked every book you picked up today. I feel like I don't know if people would like that.
Honestly, I feel like also like that's just not going to happen because there's a reason a lot of these got put down. But not really because I was in a slump. You know what I mean? Like a slump. Sometimes here's the thing is even if I wasn't liking it during the slump, I might like it now. You know what I mean? Because like different me, you know?
Yeah, I do.
So we'll see. We had a lot of people join us during that sprint, not just Katie. We had Annie join us. First time joining sprints and loving the wheel idea. I'm so glad you're here for the chaos. I think sometimes it's fun because like I'm living in chaos, but you all just get to watch it. You know, it's not chaos strewn upon you. It's just on me. And I feel like because I'm coming out of a reading slump, changing books often actually is very helpful for my brain right now. So it works all the way around. Breeze on a train.
Yeah. So that for a Polycon.
Yes. Going from one book event to the other.
Oh, I'd be so tired.
Bree will come back a husk of a person, but like doing amazing work.
Yes, true.
Hello, Ro. You are not the only one at work. There's quite a few who are watching the sprints from work and doing work sprints today. Amy's here finishing up a 20-page brief for class, which is due in a few hours. You've got this. Glad you're just doing finishing touches since it's due in a few hours, though. Katie, you will be excited to see this. That Beck finished another book.
I mean, are we shocked?
No.
Because technically, she also read Across the Vanishing Sky. She was messaging me yesterday.
Truly. And for anyone who's confused why I would not be happy about this, because I am. Just Katie is more happy. We are currently running a Patreon/members competitive readathon against each other called Reading Rivalry. Yep. And Beck is on Katie's team. So
I'm so thankful. She found me. She loved me. And you know what I mean? But I've only submitted 2 books and one of them was half. Yeah. So it's fine.
It's okay. But like, here's the thing. A lot of these I'm not 50% of the way through. So like if I finish any of these, submissions will be had. It's
Yeah,
fine.
but see, your team is still showing up. I see
Oh,
them.
they are.
Yeah,
They
it's
are.
a good mix, honestly.
They're doing great work. Our teams are killing it, both of them. They're doing better than we are.
To be fair, we knew that would happen.
We knew that would happen.
We knew that, like, listen, we can be the ringleaders, but we would need to like schedule a time where I actually can like do nothing.
Truly.
Yeah.
Truly. Hi Tammy, how are you? Joined in the middle of the sprint. Sounds lovely. Reading Blood Princess. Nice. Ooh. Had the urge to pick up my sketchbook for the first time in 2 years. Then do it. Do it. I feel like, especially when it's been a minute, when you've wanted to do an activity and all of a sudden you like want to do it, that's the time. Also, I love a good Watch Mojo video. Love.
And this is Watch Mojo. I love it so much. Yeah.
Hi to Neil. Stacy read 40 pages. Tennille's got computer work to do, but had this up in the background. Sounds lovely. Thank you so much. We do appreciate that very much. Started an audiobook for the Buzzword Challenge, and it's a essay book, but short. Can easily finish today. You've got this. Again, we've got sprints for a long time today. Read 6% of the book. If I math correctly with my current slump, I'll take it. Yes. Anything is progress. Anything is progress.
I agree.
And anything is productivity, even if it's just relaxing. Like, I think relaxing is productive. We underestimate rest in this day and age.
I strive to relax. Like, I try to get everything done so I can be like, sometimes I'm just like, you know what? I'm not done, but I'm taking a break anyways.
Yes. Sometimes you have to just take a break, even though, because the work is never done sometimes, like, depending on what it is. Like, we were talking about cleaning earlier, and that I need to do like cleaning sprints in order to actually clean my house. Cause like I need somebody to keep me on task.
Yes.
Because if not, I just start scrolling TikTok because I don't want to clean the bathroom, because who wants to clean a bathroom?
It's more just like, I think it'd be different if you could clean a bathroom and then take a couple weeks and not clean it again. But it's like you have to clean it so much.
Constant. That's the problem with cleaning is it's as soon as you finish, you almost need to start again.
Yeah, it's like not fair. It's like how I feel about laundry. Like I do laundry, I feel like every couple of days. And then like with 2 cats, like I have to vacuum so often. And like it's fine. It's what I chose. I chose this life for myself. But I wish there was more like I clean and then I can take a long break before I clean again.
Agreed. Also, Steph, I'm glad you're making progress on your closet reorganization. But I have been there where I'm like, I don't have enough hangers or the appropriate hangers for the clothes that I need to hang up. Cause like sometimes you need like like different hangers for different items. Mm-hmm. And like, I don't have what I need. So like, I get it. Made it to 220 of 1,015. What are you reading? I feel like I know this actually. Why do I feel like I know this?
Nobody give her the answer. No, I'm kidding.
No, I'm not going to guess because I feel like I have a book in mind, but I feel like I'm very wrong.
I wouldn't know because I try to avoid 1,000-page like books if I can until like I have nothing that month.
That's large and in charge.
Are you reading for Reading Rivalry for Brittany? Cause but imagine reading 900 pages already and we started on Sunday.
Could you imagine?
Some people can.
I know. And those are amazing people.
Yeah. I feel like I used to be able to do that back in my prime.
Yeah. I don't know if I've ever been able to do that. Only 2.5 hours left. You've got this. 14% read in my book and ate breakfast. Lovely. Got through 12% of How to Be Eaten. Hello, Patricia. How are you? Just home from work. Actually have time to read today. Yay. Finishing off The Teacher by Frida McFadden and Overruled by Lana Ferguson today.
Yes.
The ninth book. The ninth book for reading. Yeah. Amazing.
Right, because the harder Becky works, the less I'm a fan. I'm into it.
Is it War and Peace or something? Truly, but this was not what I was guessing. I was thinking not War and Peace, but I was thinking The Count of Monte Cristo. But then I was like, no, that's longer. Empires and Dust, and you've been reading it all month. Very fair. I feel like with books like that, you kind of do just need to like chip away at it.
Yes,
just chip away. work on it slowly, have some other books going on in the background, or like it's just so daunting. Let's pause that because we have 2 comments. We can finish the comments. I'm worried that these hangers may be too small for my current clothes because they are for smaller sizes. I guess I'll figure it out eventually. Resting a bit since I'm sick. Yeah, take your time. You've got all day, or even like if it doesn't get finished today, that's okay. Because resting when you're sick, that's what your body needs. Like really. That was definitely a time in my life where I read 500 and 600 pages a day and was totally possible and delicious. I mean, I feel like, again, stay-at-home mom most of the time. So like if I didn't have kid interruptions, this is possible. It's just like there's too many people going, Mom, Brittany, Mom, Brittany, Mom, Brittany, all day long.
It's one of those things where it's like, that's why if you have like a reading routine, like savor it, right? Because once you get out of it, it's really hard to get back.
It's so hard. That's one thing that you'll notice, like during the vlogs for this reading stack rescue, is just me going, I finished a book. Like I'm so excited because I've been out of it for so long that I'm like, oh my God, I finished a book. It's been ages. I thought I couldn't do it anymore. Like
Part of that just feels like this year though. I feel the same way though, where it's like I have been picking up so many, but not finishing nearly enough. Cause like you need those little things to keep up the momentum, to keep you excited.
It's true. Had a meeting during that sprint and got several things done for work. I'm also 5% into the correspondent. Lovely. Okay. We need to pull up the spinner wheel. Oh, first I'm say hi
to
you
guys. I will be disappearing.
It's true. I was just about to say I only have a layout for the spinner wheel. That is me. So every time we spin the wheel, Katie is going to disappear.
But we already talked about it. So
she consented to this. I'm not doing it. But it is what is going to happen. Audiobooks while gaming. We love this. Okay. I need to click so many things. That's the thing, is like, because I have to take away you and then I have to take away this. There's so many parts of this, but you know what? We're getting it done. Okay. So here's the timer. I did Rings of Fate last time. Are we ready to spin and see what I'm reading? I'm nervous. Am I sharing the timer? Yeah. Or the spinner? Yes. Okay, good. Okay. Oh, okay. That's fine. This is a book I'm nowhere near done. Not even close to done, honestly. But that's okay. I'm going back to Brimstone. Interesting. I feel like you can see my fear. Okay, I have that one on the Kindle. I'm on, where am I? I don't even remember. I have no idea. I'm just about to start chapter 13. So I'm very early days. I am 26% in.
That's not that bad. Fourth of the way.
No, and I feel like chapter 9, I remember very specifically chapter 9, things started happening and I was like, oh, okay. So like, I feel like I'm just at where it gets like, things are happening. Exactly. But I'm not in Brimstone for this sprint. I'm not mad at it. Very, well, I guess not actually very different vibes, fantasy romance to fantasy romance, but very different fantasy romances. But we're going to do an hour-long sprint, friends, and we'll see you in an hour.